Well, I'm gonna start out the truth. He is disappointed because I did not
My
catch.
dude, well, we gotta.
That's okay. We don't talk about it. I'm standing on my square.
Every night, I dream the same dream. Then, the nightmare begins. I did what I had to do to protect our world. You cannot control everything, Strange. You opened the doorway between universes, and we don't know who or what will walk through it. Wanda, what do you know about the multiverse?
Viz had his theories. He believed it was dangerous.
He was right. I'm sorry, Stephen. Your desecration of reality will not go unpunished.
We should tell him the truth.
Things just got out of hand.
You break the rules. Look out! You become a hero. I do it, I become the enemy. It doesn't seem fair.
Yo, can we play that again? Yo, so we just watched we just watched the yeah, we just watched
Madness
the
in the
Doctor Strange trailer, and I think I put it in that first thing, like,
Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory.
and these brothers still right there
Hey, mama.
and watch the finger.
Hey. Pause the finger.
I ain't pausing nothing. We rolling the cameras, bro.
I'm just taking it all in.
These are in-house.
you know
These
what I was
are
watching?
in-house Marvel experts.
Listen, I was watching Doctor Strange's finger. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what happened. Okay, that
watching
finger
that.
gets a lot of things moving. Don't tell me. Listen, he's disappointed in us right now. It's
No,
quite all right.
no,
it's
I'm
okay.
not.
No, he is.
Yeah.
It's okay. And
He
I'll
put us
take
on
it.
punishment. We couldn't watch the trailer twice, but that's okay. So I like to take it in. I like to take it in, develop my opinion, my emotions, get them in check.
Yeah.
I
Y'all
was nerding out.
Keep
I was
saying
nerding
that.
out.
Keep saying that. Everybody needs a pause and to marinate and stuff like
Exactly.
that.
Gotta let it marinate.
When stuff comes at you at 500 miles an hour, bro, you got to be ready.
The Obi-Wan Kenobi of this podcast is highly disappointed in us due to the fact that we did not catch all the Jedi mind tricks that came across that screen.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy this Sith, not join them, not leave it in darkness!
I accepted. I was excited. I had a childlike manner. That's where my mind was at the time. So, it's okay. But what he laid on me was very, very deep. And yeah, we could be disappointed. It's all right. I'll make it up. I'll be that guy.
That was crazy. The biggest thing that happened was that Professor X said, I don't remember his exact words, you think we should tell him. When they put him in handcuffs, that was him going in front of the Illuminati. And they had a whole bunch of chairs sitting up top. Which means it could be Black Bolt, it could be Submariner, it could be Iron Man, it could be whatever. But wherever that Illuminati is from an alternate reality. And because it was Patrick Stewart, that's the X-Men. in that timeline, which means the X-Men are now being
placed in the canon.
I don't know what y'all was watching.
What I did miss was the Illuminati. I did miss it.
Reference,
I did, and I'll take that. I did not miss Wanda tripping. I did not miss Wanda going back to the actual WandaVision and talking about, yes, I am a bad guy. Maybe that's not right. So I didn't miss all that. Good. No, I caught all of that. That was there in front of me. Illuminati. My third eye was a little crusty. I'll take it. Well, if this is that Patrick Stewart, that means that X-Men still exists.
They're just like Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield.
Okay, so we're just pulling.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Did they bring them in or just him?
There are 5 chairs up there, bro.
No, I'm talking about the X. Well, I'm sorry, because when you say, I'm still on the X-Men. I wasn't on the Illuminati. I know the Illuminati is coming, and that's that.
Well, if Professor X is there, and that particular Professor X is there, that means that's
what I was
group
saying.
Is his group
is existing again?
No, not again. They always existed in an alternate universe.
I'm sorry, you're saying there's a multiverse?
No, I get
Whoever doesn't like Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield, it doesn't matter because each one of them existed
in their own
universe. So the X-Men existed, and I think it's a brilliant move to make sure that they continue to get their money from that catalog that they bought from Fox.
I'm super excited. Doctor Strange opens up the gateway for the Blades and everything that's going on. Like, to me, I've been waiting for this moment, and I was very interested to see if they were going to bring Madam Web in, and this is a couple months ago. And then they did. Me being a Spider-Man fan, I know that connection comes. When they put Spider-Man and Doctor Strange in the same movie, I knew that they were going that route of Madam Web and Spider-Man dealing directly with Doctor Doom. Like, there's a whole story. There's a whole thing that's going to open up, and I think they use Spider-Man as a backdoor for spreading that stuff out. And I just excited to see Madam Web and see what she does, and Doctor Strange and how that all comes together. I'm super excited for that.
It's Don Johnson's daughter and Melanie Griffith's daughter from 50 Shades of Grey. She's the one that's playing her, but what she did was really dope on her Twitter.
What she
put up a black screen with a web in the middle of it, and that was it.
That's hard.
So, with the whole breakdown, when we're watching the breakdown of the inner struggle of Wanda, do you think that's going to lead to the House of M?
The Avengers and X-Men decided she was too dangerous to live, and in an act of self-preservation in House of M, Scarlet Witch created a new reality where mutants were the majority and Magneto was the ruler. But this too backfired, and Scarlet Witch was forced to take action, whispering the words, "No more mutants," causing over 90% of mutants to lose their powers.
The House of M is too complicated a story
to start right
now because everything hasn't been established.
Okay.
It could lead to the House of M, but in order to do that, you have to have.
You need
everybody.
You need 10 years to get to the House of M.
You need everybody to get to 10 years.
What I think is going to come from this is the Ultimates, and I am ecstatic.
Why do you think the Ultimates?
Well, because
Ultimates
Chavez,
are humans.
Ultimates, Chavez.
Chavez is a young Avenger.
She's an Ultimate.
She's an Ultimate as well.
It's Chavez. Captain Marvel was in that scene, those scenes. Black Panther, and for sure, the Man of All Men, Blue Marvel. So I'm ecstatic to see that happen because.
What about what's going on with the last few movies that we've had? The situation that has gone on Disney Plus, because that's what this movie's about. The thing is Doctor Strange is in a lot of trouble, and
because like you say, the bill comes due.
I've said that. I've been saying that for years to people and my friends and peers and whatnot, that this entire story was about time. And what sparked it for me, because see, sometimes when you do things in retro, you have to inform people of your pinpoint where this happened, because it seems like I would be repeating something that was already online. You get where I'm coming from? Yeah. And my whole thing about the time thing started when Strange did the apple.
Oh my.
Apple.
Right.
And Mordo and Wong came in and they lost their minds. Stop! And it was such over-the-top acting that it caught my attention. And everything he'd explained to him was that he could disrupt time, he could do ruptures, and anything you do when you mess with time. I marked that section, right? Secondly, there was a book missing in at Carmitage on the wall.
In the opening credits.
No, on the wall. There's a book. When he went to
the library,
find the librarian, there's a book missing down there. That book was the Darkhold. And I pointed that out. I'm like, I guarantee you that's the Darkhold that's missing. The only reason that came about is because it was already in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
S.H.I.E.L.D. is on high alert. This is a serious threat we're facing, which is why I've assembled you all here today. It is absolutely critical that we safely dispose of the Darkhold. Phil.
With Ghost Rider. It's in the Ghost Rider thing, right? But of course, they were on the fence of if Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was canon, but it cannot not be canon because Coulson's in it. So that was a wash for me. So anyways, I had that one put together in my head and I just marked it. And then at the end, I come to bargain. From our perspective, it looks like he was just saving the world.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
But every time he clicked time back, there was a cost for that. And that's why Mordo was pissed at him, because that's where the bill comes due part came in. And that stuck with me.
Yes, we did it. No price to pay. We broke our rules just like her. The bill comes due.
It was Endgame. Because by that time, we knew Kang was coming. And those that read the books know what Kang is about. So when the Pyms, Ant-Man, those guys started going through the quantum realm, there was an issue with me then. I'm like, they're screwing around with other areas of time and space to do certain things. And again, the bill comes due, right? Go forward to Endgame. Now, quite a few things happen. Not Endgame. Yeah.
No, Infinity Wars.
No, wait a minute. Let me get it right. Infinity War.
Infinity
Endgame.
Wars, yeah.
Nope.
Loki?
Nope. It was Endgame.
Was it?
No, it wasn't Loki. Loki was too easy. Yeah. And I did not see the TVA coming. I can't even pretend that I was that far ahead of what those guys were doing. Where I was at was, I think I explained this to you guys, and I'll explain it to you guys. When Captain America went back to take the stones back, and he didn't come back, Old Cap showed up. The only way Old Cap could show up is if he knew that he left at that point in time. So what we were actually experiencing, the movies that we were watching.
Yes, it is.
I'm alive! Open your eyes!
Was a loop.
Whoa!
And as I was telling Jay before, in this Battlestar Galactica, one of my favorite series. I suggest you guys watch it. The new one. Shout out to Aaron Douglas, my bro. All this has happened before, and it will happen again. So the loop back, when they went back and did whatever they did, Captain America messed up a timeline, and the way he messed up a timeline is he fought himself. Number one.
Talked to himself.
And then he talked to himself and told himself that Bucky was still alive. And then they left as if nothing had ever happened. That same timeline and building, that's when Loki dipped out with the Tesseract. Right. TVA snatched him up. They did not snatch
Captain America.
They didn't snatch Cap, and they didn't snatch his wife. So now I go backwards and go, damn. And I don't remember the movie. It was before she died in Civil War. Peggy died in Civil War. So I was going to call her War Machine. Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier, when she was in the bed and he came to visit, she said, "You came back."
You're alive. You came back.
It didn't mean that he was coming to visit her. He literally had come back for her. Those children on that mantle are Cap's babies. And that stuff blew my mind. So in my explaining it to people, and it's just math to me, but when you do, if somebody hasn't seen it before, it doesn't exist. So I sounded like an idiot. You know, they're like, well, you know, I think this and Mephisto and, you know, anything else that would come up that didn't make any sense. But it just fit the narrative that was online at the time. Then Kang, He Who Remains. When he showed up, Jonathan Majors,
phenomenal performance.
We talked so
brilliant.
So when we talked about this is Heath Ledger energy. That scene.
Yeah.
Without the meat, without the TVA, everything burns.
And what are you so afraid of?
Me.
Yes, sir.
His emotions had different personalities.
Yeah, he had different levels. He had different layers to what he was doing. Yeah.
He changed his character. He changed his smile. He changed the twinkle in his eye, whatever you want to call it.
But he kept going deeper.
Exactly.
That's what it was. He started playing, chewing on the apple. Then all the way down to the end. He scared the hell out of me, dude.
So, question. Did you watch What If? The What Ifs?
No.
Okay. So, Wanda had already spoke to him. So when he went to see her in that garden or wherever she's at, it's almost like he never spoke to her.
Or if he didn't speak to her in that park, then that was another conversation.
Okay.
They spoke before.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they spoke prior to that. I know what you're saying, but in order for him to have spoken to her before, it would have to be in that exact setting. It wasn't, so they had a different conversation.
And then on top of that, we don't know where that conversation would have been in regards to WandaVision. And if it was before that, if it was.
And what was the conversation and What If about?
I can't remember right now, honestly.
Because that's how you do the math on that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be pre-WandaVision because during WandaVision, she was off the grid. And she had been off the grid. Remember, she was put in prison.
Yeah.
And then after that, she got out because I think they made peace with the government or whatever the hell. And then she went there.
And that was like just a couple weeks.
So any conversation that she would have had with Doctor Strange would have had to have happened after she got out of prison.
Was his lady getting married to somebody else?
She might be someone else. In
that time. Okay.
Yeah. It's getting heavy in Marvel, man.
But she seems to, I don't know, the way they played it, it's like she knows him. She knows him.
Yes.
Yo, that's crazy.
It's about to get insane in the whole universe. And I would truly suggest for anyone who thought WandaVision and Falcon and Winter Soldier was a joke, you may want to go revisit it now to truly
appreciate it.
Not even that. I don't care about the appreciation. Appreciation is emotional. If you want to ride with this and then appreciate it, you need to understand what's going on. Wanda is a heavily fractured person.
What's your secret, sister? Every little detail in place. Down to the ground rolling.
Always sitcom.
Autopilot. I need you to tell me how you did this.
signed up for.
Done the whole mind control thing.
Not a fan.
You said we would destroy the Avengers. Make a better world.
It will be better.
When everyone is dead.
You are an Avenger.
You took everything from me.
He deserves a funeral, at least.
Far exceeding anything she's
I
displayed
deserve
in
it.
the past.
She could have taken out Thanos on her own if he hadn't initiated a blitz.
I can't feel you.
But I cannot allow you to take $3 billion worth of vibranium just to put it in the ground. The best I can do is let you say goodbye to him.
Wanda. Welcome home.
So
why don't you surrender your magic to someone who knows what to do with it?
I know what you are. You have no idea how dangerous you are. You're supposed to be a myth, a being capable of spontaneous creation.
Let go of my children.
Oh, yes. Your children. This whole little life you've made. This is chaos magic, Wanda. And that makes you the Scarlet Witch.
Is it really you?
Wanda.
Oh, this is awkward. Your ex and your boyfriend together at the same party. Who are you gonna choose, Wanda? Wanda, did you know there's an entire chapter devoted to you in the Darkhold? The Scarlet Witch is not born, she is forged. She has no coven, no need for incantation. It's your destiny to destroy the world. Now do you see? You tied your family to this twisted world, and now one can't exist without the other.
You are the Scarlet Witch, harbinger of chaos.
You can't win, Wanda. Power isn't your problem, it's knowledge. Give me your power, and I will correct the flaws in your original spell.
Take it. I don't want it.
This world you made will always be broken, just like you.
In a given space, only the witch who cast them can use her magic. Thanks for the lesson. But I don't need you to tell me who I am.
Oh, God. You don't know what you've done.
I'll give you the role you chose. The nosy neighbor.
You have no idea what you've unleashed. You're gonna need me.
You live here now. No one will ever bother. I'll be seeing you, Agnes.
Not if I see you firsthand.
Boys, thanks for choosing me to be your mom.
multiverse.
Viz had his theories. You break the rules and I become the enemy. It doesn't seem fair.
One of the biggest lines she said, and it's how she delivered it, that stuck with me was when she said,
You locked me in my room.
Okay, first, that's an exaggeration. Second, I did it to protect you.
that's that tinge of here we go. Avengers
Unspeakable.
Disassembled. Any comic book person who hasn't read it or any Marvel
missing it.
movie fan, I suggest you read Avengers Disassembled and you will understand the level of power that Wanda has. Wanda's abilities are not all of that. If you watch WandaVision, you'll understand that she is now the most powerful witch that ever existed. But her mutant ability is probability. And
whatever she thinks.
Whatever.
Her power is to tap into the mystic powers of the universe, creating reality-disrupting chaos. Essentially, she can manipulate cosmic probability.
Whatever she thinks, subconsciously
That's your
or
ass, Miss
personally,
Postman.
will come true. That is Wanda's power. That's why she's able to move stuff out the way and do all of this. She manifests through the movement, but
You know, if somebody just sat this woman down and apologized to her.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real.
Because if you watch these movies,
Just sat her down and apologized.
there's a lot of just talking past her,
I apologize.
telling her it's gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go over there, go over here.
Because they don't know how to deal with it.
What did I just say? No,
you
I
know
just
what?
told
I
you.
wouldn't even say that,
No.
bro. Honestly, it's not that they don't know how to deal with it. They disregard
That, that's
her.
what. Thank you.
The
They
only
keep-
one that advocated for her was Vision and Cap.
They keep pushing her over here, sitting her down, as she won't metamorph a smack out of the air.
I apologize. I understand you.
Well, they don't know that either.
Well,
But
they don't understand.
this-
her.
That's
just
never
be-
happened. Remember,
I know that.
they don't even
All they
understand
care about-
her power. She doesn't understand.
But all they care about is she knocked somebody into a building in Africa, and that's
Facts.
all they've been
Yeah,
holding on
that's
to.
so
and
true.
if I'm not mistaken,
That's so
everybody
true.
on that team has screwed up. The
Royally.
Hulk has smashed all types of shit. Like,
But the difference is the blowout politically.
But this is the
political
thing, though.
blowout.
I don't care what
It just happened to happen over there.
But-
Wakandans were killed. Oh, yeah.
But
very
let's
true,
talk
very
about
true.
that though. The
Okay.
political blowout. You still forgave Cap. You still forgave all these other people, and then you kept putting her to the side.
No, they forgave her, but the thing was,
They never apologized to this woman, man.
You owe me an apology. What? They could apologize.
Listen, she lost her brother.
You owe me an apology. She was at the party. Once she had the party, she got invited to the party.
Which party? The one where they was when
The Avengers
the
party.
Avengers
The Avengers
party.
party.
Everybody thinks she is strong as Black Widow. They don't know that woman's background. Nobody ever sat down and said, "Hey, how's your day going?"
Hey, baby. Got any cavities? You owe me an apology.
Expecting her to be mentally strong and understand, you know, whatever happens, happens.
They didn't expect that from her because they thought she could.
Give me a break! I'm doing what has to be done to stave off something worse.
Yeah,
Because
not-
she's, 18 years old, however
Yeah,
young she is.
yeah.
That's how they were treating her. And they locked her in the building because they felt that her powers were.
She don't know how to
know
control
what
it.
she's doing.
Yeah.
That type of thing. When
Because
the
Tony's
fact-
an asshole.
The fact is, she does know what she's doing.
But she just don't know how far she can go.
I wouldn't even go that far. She knows what she's doing.
She never know what she was doing. It was just.
Thank you.
It was when that happened. That's like if somebody.
That was a big oops.
That was like if somebody bumped Cap and he threw his shield and it went a different way.
Yep.
There was never a time when her powers didn't work. Yep. When she was going against the Avengers, I'm sure she knew what she was doing because she was busting their ass. So I don't know what was going on. This is what I'm saying, man. They keep undermining this woman and nobody's ever apologized. That's what it is.
You're supposed to owe me an apology.
I'm running things.